I must say I absolutely hated your character.
Well, I
So
hope
good
that
job.
you will see as the series goes on. There's a little bit more light and shade to it. Obviously, I assume you've seen episodes 1 and 2, the
Yeah.
earlier episodes. Yeah, you see him getting up to a lot of no good, but we provide a lot of context as it goes along. So hopefully, I'll speak
Oh,
again, and you might have a different perspective.
okay. I love that. Yeah,
I
I love
like
it
him.
because
I like my
I love
character.
him. I think he's great.
a good plot twist. So how do you get in the right man to play such a character? And now you're telling me he's more nuanced that we already saw. So did you inspire in someone? What was the process?
The way I got into it really was by watching all of Guy Ritchie's films again before we started, because Guy Ritchie's films have such a unique rhythm and cadence, the way that people speak, the way people move, the way they dress, the things they talk about. He's got a real style in that sort of crime gang genre. And I just wanted to soak all that up before we started working. And then especially what really helped for me was the costume fittings and the hair and makeup fittings to feel like that character. For me, I don't know, I think in our family that we play, the Harrigan family, they are
Yeah.
extremely wealthy. Like we're talking billions of pounds made from terrible illegal businesses. And it was important to me to feel really expensive while we were working because the characters should feel expensive. So, I went with the costume designer, Rebecca Hale. We went shopping in Harrods, bought all these really luxurious designer clothes, and all of that just made me feel really in the part. So that was really helpful.
I think he's such a kind of English British treasure, and I think his his just his style, his stamp, his mark that he's made within the entertainment industry. It's a fun place to go to work. It really is. I mean, he he's smart, he's savvy, but there's such a wit and humor and a charm and a speed in which he works that it's really exciting to be part of that gang.
That's great. And why do you think these kind of shows are so popular? I mean, all around the world.
I think Guy Ritchie's style is very British, but it's really hit an international audience. It's wonderful. I think this show is very British, but at the same time, I think there's such almost unlikable characters because they're all chaotic and all dishonest. That it's really kind of fun to jump on their journeys and go on board with the show. And it's just hugely entertaining.
I think Seraphina's going to be, I think she's a creeper, actually. Like, she creeps up on you. And I think she's probably one of the most unexpected people in the show, if I'm honest. Like, her character, you won't know what's coming, really. And will you?
No,
Do
and
you know
she
what I
makes
mean?
a big impact.
She makes it big, yeah, she does. I mean, she already, knows her place within the family, can hold her own, is very sure of who she is. And she's a hustler. She's driven by power. She's driven by money. She shares that blood, that Harrigan blood. It runs deep in her. But yeah, we're gonna go on quite a journey with her.
You're right, though. It isn't unexpected. I've always thought that about Seraphina. That's why
Yeah.
I like that character so much. He's like an unexpected character, and he
Yeah,
creeps up on you. You'll
it
see.
does,
Yeah.
really does creep up on you, yeah.
And talking specifically about your character, I
Hmm.
haven't seen much because we were shown the first 2 episodes.
Right.
But what can we expect from Bella?
Bella's really savvy. And as much as she is a Harrigan, she's also kind of forging her own path in this show. I think she's slightly embarrassed and conflicted about what she's allowed for her child, for her son. And I feel like she has almost been squashed of her own voice because Maeve Harrigan, played by Helen Mirren, has been in her
Yeah.
son's ear for far too long. That it's almost like it's time for her to roll up her sleeves and then forge her own path. We also find out more about her backstory. She goes on a real journey finding solace and lightness and humor in her relationship with Harry. She I think we start Kevin and Bella start in very different places and end in a very different place by the end of the show, which has been really lovely to explore. And there's also a really lovely twist between myself, Helen, and Pierce's character for the latter part of the show, which makes sense of a lot. It's just, those little turn on a dime moments that you go,
I was just gonna ask you about that. I mean, Paddy and Tom Hardy, they're very popular here. So how would you describe working with them?
they're popular for a reason. I mean, they're charismatic, they're talented, and they're team players. I mean, when you go to work with the likes of that, it's going to be fun, it's going to be meaty. I mean, Pierce and Helen's relationship on screen, it's juicy, it's meaty, it's delicious. You want more of it. And I think that's the same for Bella with either playing against Tom or Paddy. I want to know more about these people, and for me, that's my job.
We're running out of time, but I will stay all day here talking to you. Thank you so much for your time.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much. Glad you liked it.
Oh, thank you so much for your kind words. Thank you.